Here are some examples of problems about the sum and difference of angles formulas. Problem 1. Find the exact value of sine of 3 pi over 4. We can rewrite 3 pi over 4 as the sum of pi over 2 and pi over 4. Now, since we know both the sine and cosine of pi over 2 and pi over 4, we can use the addition of angles formula to calculate sine of 3 pi over 4. The formula tells us that sine of 3 pi over 4 equals sine of pi over 2 plus pi over 4, which is equal to sine of pi over 2 times cosine of pi over 4 plus sine of pi over 4 times cosine of pi over 2. If we plug in the values we know for these, we know that sine of pi over 2 is equal to 1, cosine of pi over 4 is root 2 over 2, plus sine of pi over 4, which is root 2 over 2, times cosine of pi over 2, which is 0. So the second term will cancel, and we're just left with root 2 over 2. Problem 2. Find the exact value of cosine of 5 pi over 12. If we take pi over 4 and add pi over 6, then we get 4 plus 6, which is 10, times pi over 4 times 6, which is 24, which equals 5 pi over 12. Now that we've written 5 pi over 12 in terms of pi over 4 and pi over 6, whose sine and cosine we already know, we can use the cosine addition formula to calculate cosine of 5 pi over 12. So cosine 5 pi over 12 is equal to cosine pi over 4 plus pi over 6, which equals cosine pi over 4 times cosine of pi over 6 minus sine of pi over 4 times sine of pi over 6. Now let's plug in the values we know for these. Cosine of pi over 4 is root 2 over 2, and then we multiply this by cosine of pi over 6, which is root 3 over 2, and now we subtract sine of pi over 4, which is root 2 over 2, times sine of pi over 6, which is just 1/2. So this is equal to square root of 2 times 3, which is square root of 6, divided by 4, minus square root of 2 times 1, divided by 2 times 2, which is 4. So the answer is square root of 6 minus square root of 2 all over 4. Problem 3. Verify that cosine pi over 2 minus theta is equal to sine theta. Let's start with the left side. Cosine of pi over 2 minus theta is equal to, if we use the cosine subtraction of angles formula, or difference of angles, we get cosine pi over 2 times cosine of theta plus sine of pi over 2 times sine of theta. And this is equal to cosine of pi over 2 is equal to 0 times cosine theta plus sine of pi over 2 is 1 times sine theta. So the first term has a 0 in it, and it cancels, and we're left with 1 times sine theta, which is sine theta.